this is Tiffany's Farm. Thanks for tuning in to the best of 2023. Number 1, the county fixed the culvert. Yeah, so they add the rocks. If you can remember in the previous video, the culvert had completely collapsed under the road. And what was happening is if any cars came over that roadway in front of the farm site, it could have caused an accident. So it was great that the county stepped in and did their thing and fixed the culvert for us. Number 2, I found a contractor to forestry mulch the road frontage. Number 3, Dad sold his business and relocated here to the farm in order to help me with the venture, and that was really one of the best moments of 2023 for me.
I spent about 35 years in landscaping, and at the age of 70 it was time for me to do something for my family. So I'm here in Georgia. I'm enjoying myself, eating real good, exercise real good, and good health.
Number 4, Dad built us a dam. It turned out very well. We had a blunder in the beginning when I think we tried with the lumber, but then the second time around was the best time around because we used the cinder blocks, and that dam turned out to be very beneficial. It stopped the water from rushing through the property. So
what I did, it's an area in Miami, they call it Fairchild's Garden. It's in the Coconut Grove area, and we have a screen running through the property. And what I did, I did the project along, the design of the property along with the Fairchild's Garden design. So it really looks nice, you know.
yeah,
really looks nice.
It is. I think a lot of people have complimented us on the dam.
Yeah.
So, number 5, we found a good contractor to clear out 3 acres for us.
Guy, he was young, but he was very well experienced, and he did a hell of a job, you know.
And he's getting ready to do another piece of work for us in 2024. He's coming in to rake and also do the grading for us. So he did an excellent job, and that was one of the things that helped us to move forward with the farm.
Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Number 6, Dad built my 4-rail farm fence.
Yeah, it started off kind of hard at first, but as I got the feel for it, it turned out to be real easy, and it turned out real good, professional, you know. So
yes.
So we did it at a lower price, and plus we got it behind us. That's the main thing.
Got it behind us, and it's a little over 400 feet of fencing. And I'm so proud of it. I showed my dad pictures. I was like, Dad, this is what I want. And he just made it happen.
Yeah.
So I am very thankful for his help in getting the farm fence up for us.
And we got that behind us.
Got that behind us. It was a long, Dad, how long it took us to do it? About 2 weeks?
It was about 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks. And we only used our car to bring the material into the property. You know, just having flashbacks about it. But you know what? We were very determined. He was very determined, and we got it done, and it turned out to be beautiful. So, number 7, we purchased a shipping container.
Yep. Shipping container. At first, my daughter wanted to put a aluminum shed out here.
I was debating between A or B. I said, do we Put a shed out here or spend the extra money. Actually, you know what? The shipping container turned out cheaper, but I was worried about the aesthetics, how it will look on the property. Do we do the shipping container or do we do the shed? But Dad convinced me to do the shed. I mean, to do the shipping container.
And with the shipping container, you can also later on, you can make it a cottage. You can make it a storage room. You can make it a little small store. You know, that with windows and doors. You know, so that was a good investment.
It's definitely a good investment. It's very, you could do things to make it energy efficient. When we get tired of it, we can do anything with it on the property. So that was a good investment, definitely.
No waste of money.
No waste of money. Number 8, we installed some additional security cameras and also floodlights onto the farm.
Yeah, we had a problem. Somebody stole one of our chainsaws, and I said, "Hey, we can't go for that no more." You know, and it's good to have security cameras to over your property to make sure that you keep them negative-minded people off your property. Yeah.
So we got that up, and also the floodlights too. Lighting is also a good deterrent when it comes to trespassing and property crime. So
That's right.
Number 9, I paid for another survey and had 5 acres subdivided. So it's basically carved out. We have 5 acres on one side and the rest of the acres on the other, so that we can work towards conservation.
As a matter of fact, later in the evening, this is where all the deers come at. You know.
Yeah, all the deers are on our property.
How about the raccoon, the armadillos,
Turtles.
Turtles, yeah, a couple turtles, squirrels. Sometimes you see possum. You know what I'm saying?
And the turkeys, the wild turkeys.
I forgot about the turkeys and the coon.
Yeah, so basically we're using the 5 acres for our farm, where it's a little bit more private. If we decide to build a house here, if we decide to put a cottage, that's what the 5 acres is for. And then the rest will be agriculture, you know, for our cows, goats, sheep, whatever we decide to put on that side. Number 10, Dad drove a skidster for the first time.
Well, that was a hell of an experience. What happened, one of the hydro hoses had broke loose, and I got hemmed up in the vehicle. It was hot as hell, you know. So we had to call the rental people to come out here and get me out of that situation, you know.
But the good part is he knows how to drive it, right?
Yeah,
because he had years with a Dixie tractor, or
they call it Dixie chopper.
So he had years with a Dixie chopper, and he knew how to drive it. It was no fear factor involved. We had no uncertainty, so it was good for him to have that experience, so that later on he could teach me and we could start doing work on our property independently.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking forward to.
Yeah, when I was in Miami, the name of my business was Total Landscaping Service, and ain't nothing that really I cannot do, in my opinion, you know. But I'm still learning, and look out, we are coming along real good with this property.
Number 11, I had my Mel cousins come out here to help Dad with the farm. They did a lot of the moving of the trees and the branches so that we could develop a burn pile and get a lot of the down trees burned.
Yeah, we got to do what the ancestors did for us. I'm 71 years old, and I appreciate the knowledge, the wisdom knowledge that my ancestors did for me. So I have to pass that baton to the young generation. They really enjoyed themselves. I mean, they had a hell of a time, you know.
Shout out to cousin Kesey, to cousin Raja, to cousin RJ, to even the little cousins that came out here. So all the ones that came out here to help us during the farm
They
initiative.
had a real good time, and they slept good at night when they went home.
And number 12, my son came from medical school in New York to finally see my farm, and he hadn't been in Georgia for 3 years because of the pandemic.
Number 13, we painted the farm fence.
Yeah, we did. Took our time. It wasn't no rush job. We took our time to make it beautiful, and it turned out real good.
Very professional. It
Yeah.
looked like, we did it. It turned out so nice that we had people complimenting us, and it's exactly how I pictured it to be. It's actually better than I pictured it to be. We did a good job. Dad did a good job with the farm fence. So, yeah, the paint, I didn't want to do white, didn't want to do any other color. The paint makes sure that nature is the thing that stands out the most. So
Yeah.
that's what I like about the black paint.
Yeah, it turned out real good.
Number 14, we marked the nature trails. It took us a while to navigate through the back, and we didn't want anyone getting lost back there, so we went through with the markers and marked the nature trail throughout the back part of the property.
I remember when I first came on the property, I got lost. I'll tell you, I got lost. But now I've been through this several times. I know new people come on the property. Without the markers, they have a problem. So they won't have that problem no more.
Exactly.
Yeah, getting lost, yeah.
Number 15, we made the burn barrel. So I had a burn barrel when I did the backyard farming, if you saw that video. And so I wanted another one for this particular site, and we created a burn barrel. Dad helped me. Last time Uncle Mel helped me, but this time Dad helped me to put this burn barrel together, and it has really come in handy. Don't you think it's coming
Yeah,
in
and
handy?
another thing, you don't have to call the forestry people in order to burn.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
That's the good thing. So we do handheld piles. We put it in here, get rid of some vegetation that we don't want, and just burn it inside the burn barrel. So if you don't have one and you have the capability of getting one and the ordinance is in favor of you getting a burn barrel, I suggest you definitely invest in this, because you can get rid of a lot of the leaves and sticks that's throughout your property. So yeah. I love the burn barrel. Number 16, Uncle Mel and Dad helped me to shut down my storage unit.
Well, let's save you some money.
Yeah, it saved me a lot of money. I was, for that particular storage unit, I was paying $150, and it was a 5x10. So it was good to finally keep that money in my pocket every month, and all the items that I had went inside this storage unit right here.
And we still got room.
And we still got plenty of room. I have one more storage unit to shut down, and that one is costing me $250. So that's what's left. I just have to get people out my pockets. It was bothering me so bad to be paying like close to $400.
What is the comparison to a storage unit, aluminum shed, and a cargo shed?
To me, the shipping container is better. It's not climate control, but we haven't had any issues since the weather changes from hot to the cold. We have ventilation in there, but it's not like it's any fans or AC or heater. But I prefer it because it's on my property. I'm keeping money in my pocket, and no one can really break into it.
It's hard to break in.
It's very hard to break in. So all you have to do is basically have your security lights and your locks on the shipping container, and you'll feel safe with your items in there. So I think it was a wise investment. Number 17, we made a dry creek bed. With the dry creek bed, we had water that was running from the creek that goes through the property out into the front, and it was taking away so much soil. So we decided to take the rocks that we have on site and put it towards the front, just to slow down the path of the water and to create an area that people can pass over without stepping into mud. So it took us a moment, I would say about 4 days, to gather all the rocks that we needed. We used, once again, the car to do it. We put all the rocks in the back of the car, but we had the kids come on site and we got it done.
And it's well decorative. You know?
It's very decorative. I love it. So that's one of the best things that happened in 2023 for us, was the creation of the dry creek bed, and we did it as a family.
Yeah.
Number 18, we installed a 16-foot driveway gate.
And the purpose of that was to, when the contractors come in with the large, heavy-duty equipment, we don't have a problem with them hitting in the fence, the entry to the property. So that came in handy. It really came in handy.
So we initially had a 12-foot, and then the 16-foot was installed. And yeah, we got it real cheap too.
Yeah, we caught it on sale. Yeah,
we caught it on sale at Tractor Supply. So that was good. Not only the length of it is perfect for us, but also the cost was perfect for us too. Number 19, one of the best things to happen in 2023 was the installation of over 2,000 feet of livestock fencing. I was so proud of the work that my contractor did, along with his team. Let me tell you, I'm still like overjoyed about that.
We got put up 2,500 feet of fence line, and it's straight. I mean, you stand on the side of it, it's straight like a wall. You know what I'm saying? Like looking down a wall, straight. I say, I haven't seen in my lifetime. I ain't never seen nobody put a fence up that straight.
And number 20, which is the last one, we decorated our farm for Christmas. We did our very first Christmas decorations this year, and it turned out to be really nice. We did the lighting, and we had like 4 wreaths with the big red bows, and Dad helped out with that because, you know, I'm into visuals and I really like to celebrate the holidays. So that was good for us as a team to get out here, daughter, father, and decorate our farm site.
Yep. My attitude about life is, when you wake up in the morning, it's about business. You know what I'm saying? We as a people, we know what we've been through. And take one day at a time, and especially when you're connecting with the younger generation, each one teach one, each one teach one, and we'll be all right, you know. I think this for my daughter, this is a damn good investment, you know, and it's worth every penny of it.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to our 1 through 20 list of the best of 2023.